We're taught in school about Rosa Parks and her refusal to move to the back of the bus, but we're taught nothing about Pauli Murray, a woman who paved the road that Rosa and others fighting for equal rights walked on. Almost erased from history entirely, Pauli was born in Baltimore in 1910. A self-described non-binary, she was a Black and Native American feminist and lawyer who was a trailblazer in challenging the status quo and racial and gender discrimination. She chose to walk or bike when traveling, refusing to ride on segregated buses. She also avoided movie theaters and any other building that was segregated. Pauli applied to several colleges, including Harvard, in order to complete her law degree, but was denied on the basis of race and sex. She was accepted at Howard University, where she was the only female in the law program, and graduated with honors in 1944. In her final paper, she argued that segregation should be overturned, and her paper was used by the legal team that argued before the Supreme Court the case of Brown versus the Board of Education that overturned school segregation. She authored the book States' Laws on Rights and Color, which Thurgood Marshall referred to as the Bible for civil rights lawyers. In 1965, she joined the board of directors of the ACLU, and in 1971, Ruth Bader Ginsburg credited her as co-author of the brief Reed versus Reed, which was the first case in history of the Supreme Court deciding that sex discrimination violated the Constitution. In 1977, she became the first Black woman ordained a priest in the Episcopal Church and the first group of women ordained as priests. In a 2017 interview, RBG gave Pauli her due when she stated, "We were not inventing something new. We were saying the same things that Pauli had said years earlier at a time when society was not prepared to listen." Pauli was the author of several seminal books, and in 2021, a documentary of her life was made entitled My Name is Pauli Murray, finally giving her long overdue credit for her lifetime of work that changed the course of history. Pauli Murray was a human being who, rather than fit into the mold others tried to encase her in, shattered all molds and forged her own path. She was a visionary of tremendous substance and courage. Pauli Murray died on July 1st, 1985. She was 74 years old.